8. Conqueror, Jackie's POV. I was busy with work when I heard a knock and saw Belram entering my office. Yes, Belram? I asked. Sir, Miss Lavanya Verma gave this for you to review and sign, he said, handing me an envelope. I took it, still a little confused. Who? Who's Lava Anu? I fumbled while opening the envelope. It's Lavanya, sir, he corrected my pronunciation. As I unfolded the letter, I saw it was a resignation letter. A resignation letter? Resignation letter. Who is this girl? I looked up at Belram, puzzled. He stepped back a little, mumbling something like, Le, Ramayan Kabkakatam Hogaya, Artusi Sita Kun Pukraheho. What? I furrowed my brows, utterly confused. What is he saying? Ahem, sir, the girl you danced with last night at the welcome party. He reminded me. Oh, Miss Beautiful with the big eyes. She wants to resign. What? She wants to resign. I looked up at Belram, bewildered. She wants to resign? I stammered. Belram sighed. Ya tusi kikita, sir. Tusi asa kabi karoge. Manu kabi idea. Sinahida. Galat kita tusi. Wabahut sidi sadi si kudi hai. Mani uskobehin manahai. Waraki banti hai muje harsal. Api merebos na hote to aj apko pata chalta ki India min kisi bai. Ke behen kojab koi cheta hai. To uska pai us kamene komar mar ke kese tumba bana deta hai. Bal, bache ho, sir. I understood only a few words. Boss and India. But the rest of it was lost on me. What the hell are you talking about, Belram? You can't speak any language other than English in this office, especially to me. Got it? I said sternly, and he nodded. Now translate, I ordered. My apologies, but, what you did to her was wrong, sir. She's like my sister, a very simple, innocent girl. I never expected this from you, he said frankly. How dare he? Excuse me, I asked, my tone turning angry. Please sign that letter, sir. She wants to leave, so let her go, he said nervously, quickly shifting the topic. Is he ordering me? Or is it her who sent him to tell me what to do? Where is she? Didn't she come today? I asked, glancing at the CCTV live footage. She's standing outside, waiting for you to accept her resignation, Belram replied. Is she? Bring her in, I said urgently, my eyes widening. He nodded and hurried to open the door. He returned, escorting her inside. I noticed she was wearing a similar outfit to the one she had worn the previous morning, only this time it wasn't yellow. It was pure white. From neck to toe, she was covered in white. So she didn't follow my rule. She stood with Belram and I could sense her discomfort. Is she always like this? Every time I see her, she seems uncomfortable. You didn't follow my order, I stated, fixing my gaze on her. She looked up at me, frightened. Order? What order? Belram asked. I told her to wear something formal, like everyone else does in this building. Why should there be an exception for her, Belram? When I wasn't here, you were in charge of this company, right? Why didn't you make her aware of our rules and regulations? I asked, raising my voice in frustration. Sir, Kifark pinda hai, kudi kia pehen rehi hai, kam tochanga karti hai, na, he muttered. Not again. This man is driving me crazy. Belram, do I need to remind you of the rules and regulations too? English, only English, I snapped, my tone sharp. Oh, sorry, sir. I was just saying that she's good at her work. It doesn't really matter what she wears, does it? He explained, laughing nervously. I know it doesn't matter, but I like things done my way. Belram, rules are the same for everyone, including you and this girl. I started, only to be interrupted by her. Sorry to interrupt, sir, but it doesn't matter anymore. I won't be here to break any rules. I just want you to sign that paper and let me leave the company. I won't bother anyone after that, she said softly. Smart move. Excuse us, Belram, I said, turning to her. Belram hesitated but nodded, placing his hand briefly on her shoulder. She gave him a weak smile, and he left. What was that? Nice strategy to avoid this, but you're just running from the situation. FYI, I can't accept your resignation on such short notice. You should have given at least a month's notice, I said, using my usual sarcastic tone. Sir, please let me leave, she begged. You wish Miss, I checked her name on the paper again. Lavanya Verma, I said, teasingly finishing the name. It's Lavanya Verma, she corrected me, her frustration evident. Nice name, but it's too difficult to pronounce. My mouth hurts, I taunted, smirking. Sir, please accept my resignation, she said, her voice trembling with urgency. Let me have a little fun with you first. Why rush? Love anew? Is that what it means, always loving something new? You're already so bored with this workplace and its people. Are you in love with some other job, Miss Verma? I don't know the meaning of my name, she confessed, her gaze dropping. Then why did you keep such a complicated name? My grandparents gave me this name, she replied. Sir, please sign the letter, she requested again. Ah, that's why. Anyway, all Indian names are too difficult to pronounce. Thank God Belram is a little easier. I chuckled. It's not Belram, it's Balram. And if it's too difficult for you to pronounce, you can always Google the names and practice the pronunciation, she said calmly, her tone a little sharper now. Balram, Balram, Balram. He never stopped me calling him Belram, I pointed out, still amused. That's because he knew it's a waste of time teaching an adamant, egoistic American how to correctly pronounce Indian names, she retorted, irritation creeping into her voice. Does she want to die? Watch your tone, miss. Lavanya Verma. I shot her my sharpest glare. It's Lavanya, sir. Please sign the letter and let me go, she demanded, her voice steely. How dare she order me around like that? Are you ordering me? I demanded. No, I'm just requesting you to let me leave this place, she said nervously. You'll be at peace, and I'll be at peace. No, I can't do that. Even if I sign this now, you'll still have to work for at least another month. For now, I'll just treat it as a notice. I made a fake compromise. She stared at me in silence for a moment. Fine, I'll leave next month, she finally agreed. Okay, now go and change, I ordered. What? She asked, clearly confused. You're still working here, so you need to follow the rules. Go wear something formal, I commanded. But sir, she started to argue. No buts. I want to see you back in your cabin in half an hour, and yes, don't forget to wear something formal, I said in my usual bossy tone. She stared at me in disbelief, a hint of innocence in her expression. You can leave now, I smirked. I'm not going to let you get away that easily, miss. What's her name again? She slowly turned, opened the door, and gave me a last glance before walking out.
Lavanya's POV. What am I supposed to do now? I never expected this. He wins every time. And now I only have half an hour to get this done. I reached my cabin, grabbed my bag from the desk, and ran to the nearest shopping mall. There, I searched for a decent outfit that would meet both my needs and my boss's expectations. I can't believe I'm shopping for someone else. Worst day of my life. Never thought I'd be dressing according to someone else's choice. I found a mannequin wearing a navy blue knee-length skirt, a matching jacket, and a satin silver shirt with cascades. It looked decent, but I wasn't comfortable with the length of the skirt when I tried it on. There wasn't a single formal skirt longer than that though, so I bought it along with a matching pair of shoes. Then, I rushed back to the office building. I was already 10 minutes late. My feet were killing me in those black formal stilettos. On the way, I nearly fell 3 times because of the heels. God, how do women wear these all day? Hats off to Ruhi. I entered the elevator. When I reached my floor, I saw everyone leaving for lunch. I hurried to my office area and headed toward my cabin. I could feel eyes on me, but I ignored them and carefully sat at my desk. That's the problem. If you do something out of the ordinary here, people start staring and I hate it. Hey, who are you? What are you doing in my friend's cabin? Rui called out, unable to see my face at first. It's me, Rui, I replied, glancing at her. Whoa, what the hell is that? She said, pointing at my outfit. Please don't ask. It's a long story, I sighed. Okay, but I must say you look hot, babes. I'm envious now. Are you planning to seduce someone? Virat, sir? She smirked. Not again. Shut up, I growled. Oh God, chill. She exhaled, clearly amused. By the way, are you coming to the canteen? She gestured towards the door with her left thumb. Never. At least not in this. I don't want to show up like this. Enough attention for one day. I'll stay here. You go, I said with a sigh. I kind of expected that answer. You're off today. Alright then, see you after lunch. She left. Thank God she didn't push me this time. I glanced at my outfit, then at my lunchbox. I suddenly had no appetite left. All my hunger had vanished. I felt miserable as I nervously tugged at the hem of my skirt. I sat there, overwhelmed by my own helplessness. Do I really have to endure this for the next 29 days? This is getting so hard. My life has never been this complicated before. It's all his fault. Monster! I buried my face in my hands. Then my gaze fell on the photo frame on my desk. It held a picture of my parents. I picked it up, holding it gently, and stared at it for a while. After a minute, something caught my attention. A face in the glass. It was his reflection. I turned quickly to see him standing there. Hey, why is he here again? My heart raced. My body went numb. The photo frame slipped from my hands and fell to the floor, the sound of the glass shattering ringing loudly in the otherwise quiet hall.